Shalom, my brothers and sisters. Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is Ariah Israel right here for Liberation Tabernacle of Yah. One more time in the house again. Yes, sir, indeed. All praise and all glory and all honor goes to none other than the Most High. Indeed, it is the Creator, our power, our sustainer of the heavens and the earth. Yes, sir. All glory and honor goes to none other than the Most High. We say hallelujah. Hallelujah. Amen. Like I say, like the church say, amen. Amen. Like the old Southern Baptist churches say, y'all. You know, the old pastor in the Southern Baptist church. Amen. Amen. Let me quit clowning, man. I just want to come in the house right fast and talk to you brothers and sisters today about a little something. But before I get into this message, I want to just say thank you all to the new subscribers out there who have subscribed to this channel right here. Man, I am thankful for you subscribing. I thank you very much. I owe you a favor. When I see you, I owe you. Remind me that now. I owe you a favor. But yes, sir. Thank y'all always for, everybody who have subscribed to this channel. We greatly do appreciate you for tuning in. Even for those who haven't subscribed, you've been checking out the channel and listening to the message. That's what it's about. It's about the message, and that's what, we have to make sure, even myself, and I've been trying to do that for years as I've been doing things. Stay grounded and know it's not about you. It's not about you, and I'm not just talking about you, not about me either. It's about the message. So like I said, I just want to thank each and every last one of y'all for subscribing, my brothers and sisters, to this channel. And hope we can still do some things and say some things to be encouraging. And that's what this channel is about, saying things and doing things to keep you encouraged. And let me say this before I get into the topic. One more thing before I get into the topic. This particular channel, right, is, I know I use the title sometime, Moreh, Moreh, Ariah, Israel. And the Hebrew word there is Moreh, meaning teacher, right? That's just mean teacher. But I really would say, y'all notice I kind of been bagging away from even saying the word Moreh. And shalom to my brother, who also is a teacher right here, or Moreh, for Liberation Tabernacle of Yah. Actually, he does a lot of other podcasts on the other site, and I get into that on the back end. But shalom to my brother David Israel, Moreh David Israel, and he's also, not only is he Moreh, he also is actually a ordained rabbi. Yes, sir. He actually is a ordained rabbi, David Israel. But this channel, brothers and sisters, what we're basically saying is trying to do here is, I don't really want to say I'm here trying to teach you nothing. Well, you probably say, well, damn, what are you doing then? I don't want to say I'm here to teach you nothing. My job really is, the Most High, I will say that I like to say it like this. I am just here to motivate and inspire you to look at things, even myself, to look at things that we have been told and look at them and analyze them and think them over and ponder on them and take a deeper look. Because there's a lot of things that we have been told, brothers and sisters, that have been, hadn't been accurate. So this is what this thing is to make you think, is to wake up the minds of our people. That's what it is. It's to wake up the mind of the people. That's what this podcast is about. And number one, this is not about me. I'll make that clear. I'm not in this. This channel is not for me. I don't care nothing about popularity. I don't give a dog about that. I don't do this here for money. I get my tail up. Listen, I do sanitation, y'all. I do sanitation. I get my behind up early in the morning, get out on the back, and I ride the back of the garbage truck. I work every day. So I don't care nothing about, I do it, what is it, old fashioned way. I get my tail out and I go work. So I'm not in this to get clicks and likes and worried about getting no damn YouTube funding. No, I get my tail out every day and I go to work. I don't care nothing about that. So this is not what this thing is, to do topics to try to draw people in so I can get views. No, I don't care nothing about that. Now, people who know me, and I've been into the podcasting for a long time now, I care nothing about that. I care nothing about popularity. So I'm just letting y'all know this. This thing has nothing to do with me. I'm only here to inspire you and try to help us to do better as a people on this planet as humanity. That's it. Just trying to motivate you and inspire you to start thinking for yourself. But anyway, that's enough of that, y'all. Let's jump into this. The reason I came in here anyway. So that's a message too, though. The message is that I want to just share with you today, my brothers and sisters, is be ready to be despised and rejected for the truth. Be ready to be despised and rejected for the truth. Can I get a amen? Like the church say, y'all, can I get a amen up in here? Amen. Amen. Yes, sir, brothers and sisters, that's true. You will be despised and rejected by people because you are trying to present truth that some people just do not want to be told. And there's various reasons why some people don't want the truth to be out there. But that is. And I'm going to just share something with y'all, brothers and sisters. It was a video I did. It's funny. It's hilarious to me. It don't bother me, what people say sometimes, even in the comments, excuse me. Now, there was some comments I had the other day. I think they deleted them themselves. But it was a comment that said on a video that I did that was saying that this is a pastor y'all need to stay away from. Talking about me. Somebody commented and said, this is a pastor you need to stay away from. And I didn't ever say I was a pastor. Now, I don't know where they get that from. And they said that I am a false teacher. I'm leading y'all's people away from the path or something to that degree. But he said, this is the pastor y'all need to stay away from. I'm teaching false doctrine. Wow. I am? Okay, good, cool, okay. If that's what they say, and I say it, I'm going to say it like this. I'm going to agree with them on one part. When it says that I'm the type of, I'm going to just say it like that. I'm going to ride with what they said. I'm the type of pastor that you need to stay away from. I am a pastor that you need to stay away from. Now, yes, you're right. If you don't want the truth, if you want to be a denier of the truth, yeah, you need to stay away from me. Yeah, you're right. You need to stay away from. Yeah, I'm the type of pastor, if you want to say pastor, that you need to stay away from, because I'm going to tell it. I am going to go against the status quo lies that we have been told. Because, I'm going to tell it. So, yeah, you're right. If you don't want to know the truth, if you want to stay in these lies and wallow around in the filth of lies and deceit, you're right. I'm the type of pastor, as you say, that you need to stay away from. You don't need to listen to this channel, because now that brother there, he gonna tell it. He's gonna unravel the lies, and he's gonna show it to you. He's gonna go right into the scriptures and stuff, and I'm gonna show it to you. Yeah. So yeah, he's right on that part. And then one other thing, I was called by somebody else that said, because I don't deal with Paul and all of this stuff. Actually, y'all, like I tell y'all, I am Tanakh only. For some of the newcomers who probably just subscribed and were like, okay, what are they about? What is this guy about? Like I said I'm in Israel. I'm an Israelite. And I follow Tanakh, what some people would call AKA Old Testament. I'm Tanakh only, right? But I do go into the Gospels and not to say I follow them, but I go into the Gospels and look at some things, and we just analyze some things that we have been told, right? Now, I'm going to tell you one gospel I do like. Well, I don't know if you say it's a gospel. One of the books I do like, and that what they're claiming to be New Testament. I'm going to do a video on this here, my next one too, about the so-called New Testament. James, I like Book of James. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I love the Book of James. Because James be telling it like it is. What did James said? Faith without works is dead. You just want to talk about, I got faith, I believe, but you don't want to put in no works. I like James, y'all. And y'all know it was something to some history right fast, since I'm saying that. It was, they said Martin Luther, the Protestant reformer. They said Martin Luther didn't like the Book of James. He said he wanted to rip it out of the Bible. He wanted to be ripped up out of there. He didn't like the Book of James. Wow. Yeah, y'all look that up. Look that up about Martin Luther in the Book of James. Maybe the next thing I do, I put that up there too. But let's just jump back into it though. So I was even called the Antichrist. Somebody said that I was an Antichrist. Wow. And you know what? I'm gonna agree with them on that one. I know I'm messing y'all up with this here. Yeah, I'm gonna agree with them. But see, y'all don't want to play when you know words and you know the meaning of them, because y'all throw around that word Christ without even having any concept, true concept, an idea where that word came from in the first place. Now, on a certain level, I'm gonna agree with him, but I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Because he said I was an antichrist. Well, I'm gonna say yes, I am. And I guess you could say every brother who's a Tanakh, who's Tanakh only, which I'll call AKA Old Testament, is basically what you would say is an antichrist then, because we don't believe in that so-called New Testament. Because why? Because that is saying that person y'all saying is Jesus Christ was that anointed one. Because that's what the word Christ came from. The word Christ come from the Greek word. What was it? Christos, which come from the word going all the way, taking it, and they got it from the Hebrew word, which is Mashiach, which only mean anointed. It don't mean savior. It mean that one who was anointed. Every king of Israel was anointed. Of the Levites, the priesthood, the Kohen, they were anointed. And it was one Cyrus, who was not even an Israelite, who was anointed by the Most High. So any person that we know in Israel that had a person of authority, what was looked at and we say called a Mashiach, was anointed. It's almost like, what I'm saying, politicians, y'all say y'all voted him in. Y'all say, well, he was appointed for that position. He was appointed. I ain't say anointed, appointed. But they all in Israel, these were anointed. They were Mashiach. So this is where this whole Messiah come from. Study it, y'all, and look it up. So even when y'all saying that Jesus was Yeshua was the anointed one, there was a so-called prophecy, whether it's in Judaism, that they came up with this or whatever, however it came about, that they was looking for this one who was supposed to be this anointed, as people say, the Messiah. As Johnny Cochran would say, the late great Johnny Cochran, may the peace and blessings be upon his soul. If it don't fit, you must acquit. So, like I said, man, on some other videos, there were certain criteria that this person had to meet, right? And if they did not meet that criteria, they was not that anointed that the people was looking for. So now the people went against that. So this is why I'm throwing out here. I will say, I am an antichrist, because I am against what y'all are saying, or that individual that you said was the Mashiach, or this anointed one that was supposed to come and do such, and this, that, and another. I am against that. So you can label me as the Antichrist, because I'm against that person who you said is that anointed or is that Christ. I'm against that. Y'all get it? Y'all get it. That's not the. So, but the thing here is, see, again, when you bring out information that's going against people information, you will be despised and rejected. They will dislike you. And I'm going to tell you, brothers and sisters, even when you get into certain things, right? Certain things we might come into, like myself, a long time ago. My whole family have always been into the so-called Christian faith or the Christian religion. I myself was, baptized at a young age, about 11 myself, and not knowing what I was being baptized for. You don't know. Hell, they just, because the mom and daddy tell you got to get baptized, you just go up there and do it. What they say, you got to go sit on the morning bench, y'all. The morning bench is in the country. They said the morning bench. But anyway, so you got to get baptized. And so I grew up in a Christian household and so forth, but I really wasn't taught too much of the Bible. I'm just going to be honest. Sorry, y'all. I got to tell the truth. Y'all forgot. Y'all know who this is, and y'all know what show, The Truth Teller. I got to tell it. I really wasn't raised taught the Bible, even though my father and his brothers them had a gospel group. But I'm just going to tell the truth, man. But anyway, so my family, majority of my family, all of my family have always been into Christianity. And, when I got arrested and locked down, I served some time. I actually, I was dealing with Christianity a little bit, but then I was going to church services in there, but I actually converted to Islam. Sunni Islam. And when I got out, I thought my mom, my grandmother, she was a diehard Christian. I was like, oh man, my grandmama, she ain't gonna accept this. She ain't gonna like this. But when I got out, and I used to stay with my grandmother for a while. And when I got out though, and I went back to stay with my grandmother and stuff, and she didn't say nothing, man. She didn't, she didn't ask me what was, what I was really into or nothing like that. But and I thought that she was gonna have a fit, man. How you not, you not believing in Jesus no more and all this stuff. What is this foolishness that you into? That's what I thought that was gonna happen, right? Because she was a diehard Christian, man. But anyway, but she never did. Actually, she told me one time that she was like my uncle. He was out there wilding out, still in the street, and she seen my demeanor. She told me, I don't know what I don't know what she was talking about. Elijah Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad. I don't really know who the Muhammad she was talking about. But she told me one day. And that's when I knew I had her stamp of approval. And she told me, she said, I don't know what Muhammad teach y'all, but you need to teach your uncle, because she was talking about my uncle was still out there in the street, drinking and all this, just wilding out in the street. And that's what she told me. I don't know what Muhammad teach y'all, but you need to teach your uncle, because she saw that change in me. That discipline was, when I was out there in the street, oh man, doing God knows what, because only God knows what I was doing. And so, when she told me that, I was like, okay, I got a stamp of approval. And most people, that reason we don't accept certain things, or we don't want to change and get out of certain things, because we've been brought up in tradition. We've been brought up in a household who may have been a Christian household. And we may learn some things about Christianity, but we don't want to rock the boat in the family. We don't want to break family tradition. So we stay in that because we have a fear of being despised and rejected from our own family, because we're no longer claiming to be Christians. You may be in a household who was raised up as Muslim, whether it's Nation of Islam, Sunni Islam, whatever. And then you find some things and you'll find your own way, and you're like, I ain't rocking with that no more. But you don't feel like you want to be ostracized, and you don't want to be despised and rejected from your family. So you stay in it because you don't want to be despised and rejected from your family. Even though there's some things in it you're like, I ain't feeling this. I don't feel like this is the thing that I'm really truly serving the Most High righteously. But you stay in it because of tradition. We don't want that being despised and rejected, being an outcast. But we have to realize, if it's truth that we're truly seeking in righteousness in the Most High, we're really seeking, hey man, you just gonna have to be despised and rejected. Listen, man, listen. It is what it is. See, the adversary too, he wants you on his team, because he looking for you to be despised and rejected and kicked out, so he can try to draw you in on his team. Yeah, that's what he looking for. He looking for recruits. He's looking for recruits. I'm not being on one going to be on his team. But anyway, so brothers and sisters, don't get discouraged when it's time for this truth. Stand on the truth of the Most High, regardless if they despise you, because you're trying to wake the people up and tell the truth. And anyway, a lot of the time, especially if you're really sincere, a sincere person who's trying to do things to please the Most High and truly be a true servant of the Most High, you're not doing this for you personally. You're not doing this for yourself. You know that already, but you're trying to do it for the Most High. But you're doing this because you want to see them do better in life. Like myself, I told y'all, I was out here, man, as crazy as I don't know what out here in this world, man. I was in the world, brothers and sisters. And now that I know that this thing, it wasn't right, brothers and sisters. I knew it wasn't right what I was doing. Now I do. So I have been trying to do my due diligence to share and try to help other brothers and sisters get on the righteous path and see things the right way that we should go. See things the right way that we should go, brothers and sisters. So this is why you're trying to do your best, brothers and sisters, to share information to help others. Because you want to, you just can't, what they say, you just can't keep it to yourself, brothers. So you just can't keep it to yourself. You don't want to try to keep it to yourself. So we try to do this. And this is what a lot of us who truly doing this for, we're doing this thing to help others be the best that they can be. What's that saying, y'all? Am I not my brothers and my sisters' keeper? If I see you out there, brothers and sisters, you in a bad situation, and if I know there's an answer that can help you, shouldn't I not try to come and tell you? If I see you down and out, shouldn't I try to give you a word of encouragement to try to help you? Even though it may be something you're doing, like smoking crack. I use that one. Y'all don't mind. I use that one. Somebody who's smoking crack. I said, brother or sister, that is hurting you, brother. I remember how you used to be. I've been, especially if you know them personally, basically, brother, sister, you hurting yourself. You're taking yourself down. Look how much weight you don't lose. Look at it. All your teeth don't fell out, and look at you. Look at yourself, man. Come on, brothers. Sister, you got to do better than that. Come on, clean yourself up. And they might not listen because what? You know, they love smoking that crack. They addicted to that crack. They that's their thing. That's their God now. And they might not like you. I get sick of this mother always coming around here trying to tell me stop smoking crack. Man, he get on my dang on nerve. Man, I'm gonna smoke my crack. Damn him. But if you a sincere, righteous person, you want to see them get off of that. You want to see them be their best. You try to encourage them. You know, so they might not like you. Man, stay the hell away from around me, man. But that's you doing your job. You're doing the job that the Most High gave you to do. So don't worry about being despised and rejected, being called out different names. Like even when you got a YouTube channel, you do stuff on YouTube. People are going to say crazy stuff. They're going to get in your chat room and they're going to say stuff about you because stuff you're presenting, because hell, a lot of times they don't know what they don't have. They have, some people have no inkling, no idea what you've been talking about, what you have studied and what you're really presenting to them, because they truly hadn't been studious to study a lot of the stuff. They just been going about listening to these knucklehead preachers, they leaders, they teachers or whatever, and they not studying. They're just listening and learning how to regurgitate stuff. They hadn't sat down and read a book and looked at nothing for themselves. They're simple words. They hadn't looked up and tried to find out. Like I said, even the word Christ. What's the origin of the word Christ? They just heard that word in English, Christ. Okay, let me go back and see the etymology. Let me study the origins of this word. I'm just using Christ as an example because I said earlier that somebody called me Antichrist. And I ain't bothered by that because, hell, even y'all talking about Antichrist, when you first said it, y'all think somebody automatically talking about Jesus. Y'all think Christ was Jesus' last name anyway. So, brothers and sisters, don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged because a person that maybe at that time, they don't even accept the truth that you're presenting to them. Don't get discouraged. But like I said, but be ready, though. Be ready to be despised and rejected for telling the truth. Because, some people have an agenda. Some people have an agenda. And what you're saying, you might come out and presenting some stuff that goes against their agenda. Can I share one with y'all? I'm going to tell y'all one that I really didn't like. I don't like. I do not support. I won't say it, y'all. I might mess some people up, and some of y'all really might unsubscribe to this after I say this. Now, I'm going to say it like this. I was in even what they call the Black Power community at one particular time. Yeah, one Black Power community. But there was a group who came up called Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. I'm talking about the organization. I ain't saying that Black Lives don't matter. I'm talking about this damn organization, that movement. Now I'm telling you, I despised and rejected that damn group. Now you talking about despised and rejected? I did. I didn't. It was. I felt something that I knew wasn't right with them. I didn't. It wasn't that I knew these people personally, but I knew someone right with them. Cause see, me being a part of the Black Power community and a Black Power movement. Cause I ain't gonna say them names of the groups that I was with. I was with a couple of groups myself. But I'm like, them ain't no damn real revolutionaries. They only come out. I know they were talking about with the police stuff. I like, nah, them ain't no damn real revolutionaries. So I rejected them. Hell, still do. I reject them. As soon as I see somebody talking about, well, I want Black Lives Matter. I've seen a sister about a week ago. I got a Black Lives Matter. Oh man. As soon as she said that, it just turned me off right there. Oh shit, whatever. Excuse my French, y'all. Anything else you got to say is none involved. I don't want to hear nothing else you got to say. You said Black Lives Matter. You got a charter with Black Lives Matter. Like, this conversation is over with. Everything else was like Charlie Brown. Wonk, 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 wonk. Once I heard she said she got a charter, and with Black Lives Matter, it was over with. A wrap. So, but anyway, no. Those, like, even with them, I don't know how I got on that, y'all. My bad. See that they threw me off talking about Black Lives Matter, man. Because I just so much I don't like them damn fakers. But they fool a lot of people. But okay, that's what I go. See, when you bring the truth, because I had a brother and I, we was talking about them on another podcast that I used to host on called Culture Freedom Radio, and we was exposing them when they first came out. We was talking about them. We was just exposing their things that they were doing and just telling the people, don't fall for that damn trick. And you best to believe a lot of people did probably like what we were saying back then, but now it's coming on out. Now, at all this time, years later, how many people got fooled and tricked and gave their damn money to Black Lives Matter? Because the only thing they said, here was the key word for so-called our black people, brothers and sisters. They heard the word Black Lives Matter. The slogan, good slogan. Nothing wrong with the slogan. But there was a catch, there was a hook, like in a song, the hook, that hooked and baited a lot of brothers and sisters. That right there, that baited a lot of brothers and sisters. And I know I'm going way out of the topic here, but I'm gonna give y'all something though. That's even some things that we see with a lot of our brothers and sisters out here, where and I'm gonna say it, have these camps and things out here that's talking about we Israel but they're teaching you, and the debate is, and some things that's true, that these things did happen to us. Our ancestors went through slavery. That's true. But this is what they try to use as debate. They use this as debate and the hook to grab you. Because, if you feeling like, and I know this is supposed to be a whole nother show that I was going to touch on this, but I feel like go ahead and talk about it now. The Most High all praises. Whenever the Most High go ahead and say, hey, talk about it, I got to let it go, y'all. So sometimes this topic might say one thing and I be somewhere else. I got to go with wherever the flow of the Most High say, go ahead and speak on it. Go ahead and speak on it. So I got to speak on it. So sometimes we as a people, man, we understand what somebody have done to us. We understand the whole thing about slavery and everything else. And some people want to capitalize off of that, what we've been through. And maybe some things we're still going through. But some of these people are trying to capitalize off it. And a lot of these dang on so-called messianic damn groups that's out here, they're capitalizing off of that on you. I remember even Farrakhan, I can't tell you the name of the lecture, but I remember him even saying that one time, that people can make money off of your suffering. People can make money off of your suffering. And a lot of them they are doing that. See, that's this, brother, what's your nationality? So-and-so, that, this happened to you during slavery. But I tell y'all, brothers and sisters, if they really want to tell the story, if when they get into Deuteronomy 28 and tell the story, won't you tell the story about what we did? Because we always want to blame somebody else. Like, that's what I'm saying. We want to pretend that we are victims. We want to pretend that we're a victim, but we don't ever want to tell what we done. What we've done. Now we're going to Deuteronomy 28 and this, I'm just using that as the base, because that's what everybody we a lot of Israelites we use Deuteronomy 28 and talk about how us are going into slavery. But as I keep on mentioning a lot of times on these videos, we got to be honest and tell the doggone truth. What did we do? What did the Most High tell us that was going to happen? If we be disobedient and not listen to his words, King James Version say, if you don't hearken unto his words, if you don't listen to his words and follow his statute, laws, and commandments, what did he say? I will give you over to the hands of your enemy. The Most High acknowledged that, yes, you have an enemy. Yes, you have an enemy. It's true. And I'm saving you like Job. What is it? Shaitan or Satan said, well, if you take your hedge away from around them. See, the Most High had a hedge around us that stopped our enemies from destroying us. But when we stop being obedient, what did he do? He took his hedge away from around us and let our enemies take you into captivity and did all these things to you. But first of all, you have to be honest and start telling our brothers and sisters that. Because we want to say, well, the white man did this to you. He put you in slavery. He did this to you. He did that to you. We understand that. But I'm just talking to my brothers and sisters who preach Deuteronomy, my Israelite brothers. Now, I ain't talking, if you're not Israel, I'm really not even talking to you. But I'm talking to my brothers and sisters who we teach this thing because we are Israel. And what does it say is that we are supposed to be the light unto the nations, a light unto the nation, as that some Bibles, as they would say, unto the Gentiles, meaning the other nations. And we do see that a lot of people look towards so-called black people and look for us to come up with music and dances, and they follow suit what we do, right? So, but anyway. I find it more important as Israel that we point out not what our enemy has done, because the Most High allowed. Now, if you read Deuteronomy 28, Israel, and you preach this, I find it more fitting and more beneficial that we teach Israel, stop being disobedient, and then your enemy will not, then Yah will put the hedge around you, us, Israel, and your enemy won't touch you. Now, damn, them sound like a Southern Baptist preacher. Now, but I got to teach it, y'all. I got to teach it. See, your enemy won't touch you. He won't, Yah won't let your enemy do nothing to you because you're being obedient to Yah, because Yah said, I will do this for you. I will be your protector. I will be your deliverer. I am your savior. So Yah will keep you and protect you. But when you're being disobedient in things, not obeying Yah, you still want to go over here and worship this pagan idol, this thing, and live the culture of somebody else. Like he said, don't be like the heathens and you want to do like them. Y'all say, well, if that's what you want to do, hey, you want to be over there with them, act like them, want to act a fool? Go right on ahead then. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to let your enemies, them people that I've been holding back from you, from putting you in bondage and putting Jim Crow laws on you, them folks right there. Oh, since you want to be hard head, huh? Okay, I tell you what, I got something for you. I got something for you. Huh? And I'm saying this here, brothers and sisters. Like I said, y'all, the last video I just did was the day before yesterday. As I was sitting here in my office recording that video, y'all seen it at the end of the video. It was, I don't even try to edit it, because I don't really edit none of my video. I just give it to you raw, just like it is. The mess ups and everything. I ain't editing nothing. I'm not editing nothing. I don't care if I mess up. I'm not editing nothing. I'm giving it to you in the raw. At the end of the video, I had stopped it because I was sitting here in my office, and man, it was gunshots galore. That's why I was like, man, they shooting. I got to end this bad boy. and it's crazy. You can hear my wife in the video like, who is it? it was just so loud, brothers and sisters, because I'm in my own. I could hear it because it was like a street behind me, and she's like at the front of the house. She actually thought somebody, and my dogs was barking because they heard the gunshots too. And she thought somebody was actually banging on our back door. So when I hang up the thing, I get off, and I'm like, what's going on? I said, man, you hear that? I said, man, some shots. She's like, somebody was banging at the back door. And I'm still thinking somebody at the back door, because I'm thinking now, because I'm hearing the shot. She's saying somebody banging at the back door. I'm thinking, well, somebody, maybe the hell, whoever they was shooting at, running, trying to get away and knocking at our back door. Now, I got a fenced-in backyard. They ain't got no business back there. Now, I'm like, whoa, what the heck they doing back there? So I got to do my little security thing. And anyway, so, find out, like, coast is clear, wasn't nobody. And I was like, nah, them were gunshots. And then a little bit later, see the police and everything out in the back. Now, I'm saying this, y'all, because I stay in a predominantly black neighborhood. It is predominantly, hell, it's the masses. I might have seen a sprinkle of this and that every now and then. But maybe 2 hours ago, I'm sitting in my living room again. Bam, 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 bam. There we go again. Like, damn. Brothers are killing each other, shooting each other down. A woman just the other day just got shot here in the city of Memphis. Actually, the same night I heard them gunshots that I was recording, the same night, she riding down the street with her two children, 10 and I think 12 years old. She was going down the street and somebody shot her in the head. Nah, we don't really know we don't know what was going on. Somebody was shooting at somebody else. Hadn't truly heard how she got shot or whatnot, but she got shot in the head. Right down the street with her children in the car, in the AKA what we call the hood. See, this is what I'm talking about, brothers and sisters. When we're out trying to talk about what somebody else is doing to us, what the hell are we doing to each other? Again, that with me and Liberation Tabernacle. I mean, see, that's what we try to do. We really try to focus on us and our behavior and trying to get ourselves corrected and get back on the right path. I don't have time talking about what this other nation of disobedience are doing when I see the nation that I'm with in manifested error. That's what I'm focused on, because it's a nation I belong to. I don't have time to be worried about what the damn Greeks are doing. When we at Israel, what we are going astray. I'm trying to talk to Israel. Israel, we got to tighten up. We got to tighten up, Israel. Yah is not pleased with us. Yeah, we know the Greeks don't like us, and they into paganism. They worship man, and a man they got a man who they say is God in flesh. They got this, they got that going on. They worship the moon, the stars, and everything. Well, that's them. Right now, we got things we got to work out. We know they want to conquer us. They want to capture us. They want to dominate us. But right now, but we got to get ourselves together, because we got a power that will save us. So that's what I'm focused on. That's my focus. See, like I said, I've been in the Black Power community, man. I've been in that thing. I was in that thing, and I believed in it, y'all. I was dedicated. Oh, man, I was dedicated. I joined several different organizations, but when I seen so many things, just a damn smoke and mirrors, I no longer wanted to participate. I wanted to waste my dang on time anymore. See, I found that life, I got too many things in life that I got to be dealing with. My soul, for one, my soul. And I got to deal and say, Yah, because I made Yah a promise long time ago. I would teach his word long time ago. So I'm more focused on that now, our people, because I can't sugarcoat and see our people and just jump on somebody else, what they are doing to us. When I see y'all get a pass because y'all black. All the killing and murdering that we doing, setting homicide rates in cities like Memphis. Y'all see, hell, there's Memphis up there. Like in Memphis, we setting homicide rates 3 years in a row. And the majority of us, dang on well. And see, this is what gets me too. Black people, we want to say, well, they lying on us. The media just lying. They only showing the part. Well, hell, listen, listen, man. I live in the goddamn, like I tell you, black neighborhoods, communities, whatever they want to try to call it. I live here. That's what I'm living. I probably see about one or two whites every now and then. I don't even see the Hispanics over here. They live in another little section. I hear the damn gunshots. I see the ambulance all the time. Like I told you just the other day, shots again tonight. So ain't nobody got to lie. The media ain't got to tell no damn lie. Man, then when I go to work, somebody goes, oh man, they're going to talk about some shootings, some killings just happening in their neighborhood. So the media ain't got to tell no damn lie. They got to lie on us. Hell, we see it ourselves. So people kill me with that. Well, see, that's just what the white man show you. They always want to show you it's us. Hell, I live in the hood. I see the murders. I see the things. I got neighborhood apps on my phone. And it show you what people got ring and stuff like that. It show you all the crime that people share on here. With people breaking in cars and breaking in their yards. And we share things. So anybody got to lie on us? The media ain't got to take no damn lie. So like I said, we got to stop all this, want to sugarcoat and let our people off the hook. It's like with my wife, we was talking a little bit earlier. Like we know when somebody in our family are maybe doing wrong, out here robbing and stealing and stuff, and then soon as somebody kill them, blast them, we want to say, man, why they killed my cousin? They didn't have to kill my cousin. They didn't have to kill my brother. But your brother or your cousin or whoever was out here, you didn't say nothing when they was out here stealing folks' stuff. You didn't say nothing when they was robbing and raping and doing the damn stuff that they were doing. But then somebody, what the hell you think was going to happen? When they out there in that world, like that, what you think going to happen? What you think the consequences going to be? They didn't have to kill my cousin. Well, what the hell they supposed to did? And I'm not trying to say nobody should be murdered or none of that. I'm saying that. But what the hell you think was going to happen? Huh? What did you think was going to happen? See, sometimes y'all gave them plenty warning signs. Give them warning signs, but they don't want to see it because they too busy. What like Duval? What's the little rapper Duval? They too busy to think they living a good life. Man. And I know I'm way off the top, but like I tell y'all though, man, when the spirit hit me, was not Kurt Franklin. What's my brother name? Curtis Mayfield said, when the spirit hit you, you got to move. So when the spirit, I just got to let it out, y'all. So I'm sorry if I jump off topics, y'all. Everything that I'm gonna try to put out is gonna be relevant to something, y'all. So pardon me, because sometimes I have shows that I be want to do, and tend to have thoughts. The Most High give me when I be at work, like, oh, man, I need to talk about this. I need to address this. So when I be like, sometimes I get home and I be tired. I don't want to like do no whole show. And like, I say, okay, so when I get to show like this, it just let it all out. I gotta let it out. But I'm gonna end now. But brothers and sisters, be ready though. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. If you are going to be a brother or sister who's going to be out here, and you say you want to be a truth teller, a truth seeker, and when you learn these truths, it's hard to just keep it to yourself. Now, I mean, some people will, but for me, I got what they say, y'all. I got to tell it. I gotta tell it. So it's hard sometimes to hold these things in, man, especially when you see the condition of especially your brothers and sisters. Boy, I'm just saying now, you see the conditions of the world and how things is. We got to tell it, brothers and sisters. We got to stop all these lies from being told. We got to stop. We got to get our people out of breaking this. We got to break this spell that has been cast on our people, man. And just the people of the world, point blank, period. We got to break the spell, brothers and sisters. So we're going to have to be truth tellers no matter who like it. You know, you're going to go through some things. Like they say, man, you got to go through some persecutions. You're going to have to go through some persecutions. And that's why so many people, they're scared to stand up for certain things because they have a fear of being persecuted. They have a fear of they're going to lose their job and lose their finances. Their family, like I said, their family would despise and reject them, don't want nothing to do with them. You know, all these type of things. But listen, brothers and sisters, we're going to have to do something. because we cannot let the adversary and his team win. We can't let the adversary and his team win this thing called life and destroy us in the process. We can't do that, brothers and sisters. We have a power. That's why we said in the Hebrew, we says Elohim or Elohim, and in words, it just don't say God, y'all. That's what it give you, but it says power. We have a power. We have a source that will back us, that will generate us and give us what we need. But we got to tap into that power, brothers and sisters, and be able to, resist. Stand up against it, brothers and sisters. Don't let these diabolical people win. If they have their choice, I'm trying to find one. It's my hallelujah scriptures here, but I'm just like, it's any of the Bible. I don't care. If they have their choice, brothers and sisters, these words of the Most High, they will, man, like they said, burn them, lock them up, lock them away, or just ban you from even speaking the word of the Most High. It'd be like, it's be outlawed. That's what they were outlawed, man. You better not speak this word about no Bible no more. Most High, what? Oh, you get thrown in the dungeon. And we let them have their way and keep on. Because some people, man, they can't stand this thing. When you talking about the Most High, you talk about the word and trying to encourage people. Some people, they want people out here in the world walling around in they filth, dirty minded, being in ignorance, lying around in ignorance. They want you. And number one, the people who like the people say they're trying to rule the world, they want you, man, in ignorance. They don't want us to be awaking to the truth, because then their diabolical plan, people talk about New World Order, their diabolical plan won't work once we wake up and realize what they're doing. So they want you to be ignorant. They want you to reject the truth. As I was speaking on the other day before they started that shooting, what did Hosea say, my brothers and sisters? That's what I was getting to at the end of the other video. Hosea says, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Let's get that. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, brothers and sisters, because they have rejected knowledge. Because they did what? Why are they destroyed, brothers and sisters? Why are my people destroyed? Because they reject knowledge. Because they reject it. They don't want to hear it. It goes against anything or everything that they're standing on. They don't want to correct their behavior, brothers and sisters. So they don't want you telling them the truth about themselves and the things that they're affiliating with. Because it's like, they congregating Proverbs. A good brother Solomon says, do not stand in the congregation of the wicked. Some people are standing in the congregation of the wicked. When you try to tell them, hey, look, like mama used to say when we was younger, brothers and sisters, hey, quit hanging with the little badass boy. Quit hanging with them little terrible little ass children down the street. They're going to get you in a world of trouble. But you don't want to, mama, they're my friend. Mama, they're my friend. Okay, you keep hanging around in the congregation of the wicked and watch what happened to you. And sure enough, they'll do some stuff, and I don't care, back in the day we were little bitty children running around, and they might bust a bottle or something, bust somebody's window, and they run off, and you be the one that get caught. You be the one that get caught. And there you go. You got to go home to your mama. Somebody gonna tell your parents. And what mama them gonna say? What I tell you, boy? See, I told your little hard head self about messing with them little badass boys. And excuse my French, y'all. About hanging with them little badass boys. Well, mom, I told you they're my friend. Oh, they was your friend. Why they ran off and left you then? Why did they run off and leave you? Now you the only one got in trouble. Now I got to pay for them folk damn window that y'all don't went out there and bust. I told you about hanging with them little badass children. You still want to, mama, them my friend. You want to, you rejected it. See, you rejected the knowledge your mama was trying to give you. Your mama, what it said in the street, your mama was trying to pull you up on game. She was trying to give you the wisdom, but you were deceived. You thought they was your friend. but they wouldn't have let you take that by yourself. But anyway, my people are destroyed. Here we go. Hosea 4:6. Y'all know it. It says, my people are destroyed for the light. Now, this is my complete Jewish study Bible. I have right here, brothers and sisters. Now, and by the way, this is I always show y'all this, even though I got my stone to knock and other thing. Now, I'm just letting y'all know, this is a messianic, what they call Bible or whatnot. This is a messianic, even though it's a complete Jewish study Bible, but that's what it is. It says Insight for Jews and Christians because it's messianic. So they do have the Tanakh in it, and it has those Gospels and Paul letters, but it's, how can I say it? From a Jewish perspective, but they're a messianic Jewish perspective, even though some words would be changed a little bit, how they write it and things here. So going back right fast, I'm saying this because here we go. It says, my people, most King James, other King James, and my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Now, this one here, it phrases it as such. It says, my people are destroyed for want of knowledge because they reject knowledge. That's the main part right there, y'all. When y'all because most people always just quote, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. True, especially in the black neighborhood. We always quote, yeah, brother, see, that's what I'm talking about, bro. See, our people, man, they destroy for the lack of knowledge. But tell why, though. You got to go on down and read the second part of it, brother. Read the second sentence. Tell the reason why they are destroyed. Tell it. What's the second reason why they go? Because that's key. That's the key part, okay? You telling us they destroyed, but why? Because like they say, bro, there's always a cause and effect. So tell us why they are destroyed. Why is it, y'all? Because are they despised and rejecting somebody who's trying to tell them the truth? I think it is. Because what it says, y'all, because they have or you have rejected knowledge. And let's go on down. Let's keep on reading this whole thing. And the Most High says here, he continued to say, he says, I will reject you as my Kohen, or some say as a priest for me, because you forgot the Torah of your Elohim. You forgot the Torah. Most of your King James Bible will say the law, because you have forgotten the law. You have gotten away from the law. You have gotten away from the teachings and instructions of the Most High, right? It says, I will, y'all, this is a key, another one. This is a key one. It says, I will also forget your children. It says, the more they increase in number, the more they sin against me. I will change their glory into shame. They feed on the sin of my people and are greedy for their crimes. Oh boy. So yes, sir. I like that. I mean, I ain't saying I'm just liking, but the Most High just laying it out, y'all. The Most High lay it out. He lay it out there, man, through Hosea. And this is why, we're wondering what's going on in our communities as a so-called people again. We keep wondering why each generation get worse and worse, right? Because why? They're rejecting the knowledge and the information that the elders are trying to give them. They reject this information, especially with those, I would say, on the spiritual who believe in the Most High. They're rejecting it. And the Most High said, though, but he said, first of all, because you're rejecting this knowledge, he's talking to Israel. He said, I will reject you as a priest for me. Because you have what? You've forgotten the teachings and the instructions of the Most High. So now we have forgotten the teachings and instructions of the Most High. Now we want to listen to everybody else. We want to listen to damn Oprah. Excuse my language, y'all. We want to listen to Oprah, what Oprah says. Thus says Oprah. Thus says Gail. Thus says the doggone Breakfast Club. Yeah, I said it. Thus says the Breakfast Club. Charlemagne. Angela E. and whatever that other fool's name. I don't listen to that foolishness that they got our people captivated in. Oh, man. Another trap of the minds of our people, that destroying the minds of our people. That's why they syndicated them. Y'all better pay attention, brothers and sisters. But anyway, So you have forgotten the teachings and instruction, the Torah, the teachings and instruction of the Most High. Now, some people, they don't even know what the word, some of you young folks now don't know nothing about the word of the Most High. I remember, man, even though they made you go to church, but your grandma and them and your mom and them used to make you go to church. Now, some people don't even mention the word as they maybe say God or anything of that nature to their children. It says children, their children. No conversation about the Most High, giving instructions, giving Torah to the children anymore. So we wonder why, again, since we've forgotten the Torah, the teaching instructions of the Most High, he said, I have forgot your children then. Cold thing. Now we wondering why our children are running around here acting in the manner they doing. Because now what it says in verse 7, it says the more they increase in number, the more they sin against the Most High. So the more we come like baby's kids, we don't die, we multiply. So the more we multiply, the more we sin against the Most High. The more we transgress, the more we go against the Most High. He said that would change our glory into shame. See, we had a glorious past. That's why our brothers be talking about all the things from the past. They talk about Kemet, how they built the pyramid, how we built this, how we did this, how we came up with culture and society, how we came up with mathematics. We had a glorious past. But now look at our brothers and sisters. They went from, what the people say, we went from kings and queens, royalty, to now what you say you are, y'all. And excuse my language, I gotta say it, y'all. We went from kings and queens to now your thoughts that y'all know what that word mean. Now you bitches and hoes, and you're proud to say it, huh? Now you went from a Megan Thee Stallion, went from a Cardi B and thing, and when you was royalty, you was in your gloriousness because you was serving the Most High. You went from glory, now you in a shame. The whole world see your shame now. But you don't know it, now, because you don't know, because you have gotten away from the teaching and instruction of the Most High. You have gotten away from your protector. You have gotten away from your deliverer, your true deliverer, and you don't even know it, that you live in a life of shame. Everybody's sitting back laughing at us. Huh? Everybody's sitting back laughing at us, looking at our shame. Look at them people. How were they at one time on top of the world, y'all? How were they the creme de la creme at one time? Look at them now, man. That people. See, people know who we are, black man and woman. They know who you are. They know your history better than you. See, we fight when brothers trying to tell us that we are the children of Israel. We are Yasha. We are Israel. I ain't no damn Israel. I ain't no. I'm a. you. Let's go right fast, brothers and sisters. We go here to Deuteronomy 28. Still again, complete Jewish study Bible. Deuteronomy 28, and we will go to about the 20. Let's go to the 12th verse. I go to the 12th verse. On this one here, it's 12. It says, Jehovah will open up his good treasures, the sky, to give your land rain at the right season and bless everything you undertake. These are the things right here. If we listen to the Most High, this right here, Deuteronomy 28, 1 through 15. These are the blessings. And so he says here, it says, you will lend to many nations and not borrow. See, we will be the bankers. We will be the bank. Basically, like we said, y'all, we will be the bankers. You know, we used to have black-owned banks. Y'all remember that? Y'all ever heard of that? We used to have a lot of black-owned banks. They had some here in Memphis called the Tri-State Banks. I think all of them gone now. I hadn't seen them. I hadn't seen any more called Tri-State Banks. But anyway, said we will be the lender. We will lend to many nations and not borrow from no one. We won't be borrowing, y'all. That's what it said. Now, only if we listen to the Most High, and we will listen and follow in his commandments, his regulations. But then it says, and Yahweh will make you the head and not the tail. See, y'all was gonna, yeah, this is where we was at one time, y'all, wasn't we? Don't we teach about this? We said we was we was on top of the world as a black people, man. We was the top on the world. We had all the top universities. What was it in Timbuktu, man? They had all the major universities in Africa. Before there was a dang on Oxford. For Oxford, there was a Timbuktu, the University of Timbuktu. Before there was a Harvard. Before there was a Yale. Before there was anyone, a Princeton. What was it, y'all? Huh? There was major libraries in Africa that we had when we was in our glory, when we was the head. Huh? Check it out, y'all. And it says, and we were the head, and we will be the head and not the tail. And it says, and you will only, let me go back, y'all. I'm just getting my guys right. And you will be only above, never below. We will only be above and never below. But what happened, brothers and sisters? What happened? Why we ain't lending no more, brothers and sisters? What happened no more? What happened? Let's go to verse 43 and 28. It says the foreigners living. No, check this out. Y'all says that the foreigners living with you will rise higher. Now, this is the curses. This is what will happen when we fall and move away from the Most High and stop listening to the Most High, like a lot of us we're doing today. I don't care about no Bible, man. I don't care about no Most High. I don't care about no God. Nigga, bro, I'm God. I'm God, Ariel. What the hell you talking about? I'm the God. Charlemagne the God. I'm the God. Okay, God. Okay, check it out. It says the foreigners living with you will rise higher and higher while you sink lower and lower. And let's stop right there for a minute. Just think about this. And no disrespect to my Hispanic community, but y'all think about this one. Now, the Hispanics are just Hispanics. They could just come over here today. Just come over here today. And I'm going to say like that, jump the Donald Trump wall. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, y'all. They can jump that Donald Trump wall and come over here to America today. And next thing you know, by next week, they had them one of them taqueria stands out there. And they got restaurants booming everywhere now. I'm seeing them. They're doing their thing. I ain't even mad at them, y'all. They taking advantage of an opportunity. I ain't even mad at them, y'all. I promise you ain't. I'm not. So I'm not talking down on them. They doing their thing because they supposed to. Right. So anyway, there are even them because they don't go and live it out in the suburbs with them other folks. Y'all know who I'm talking about. They don't go out there and live amongst them. They live amongst us. They live in the neighborhoods where we at too. Maybe some of them like that. Right. Not too far from me, maybe 10 minutes from here. It's a whole trailer park. That's where they live at. But then they getting their money together, pull their resources together. And next thing you know, they got restaurants. They got all type of stuff. They coming up, man. I'm telling you, they booming now. But it was amongst us. They was amongst us. As it says, the foreigners, they are raising higher. Just look at it in America. They are raising higher now, even here in America, amongst us in the AKA hoods, AKA ghettos. Y'all know the word ghettos. They say is where the Jews live. Not being disrespectful. That's just what they say, y'all. But anyway, they have become higher and higher while you sink lower and lower, my brothers and sisters. It says, and he will lend to you. Who will be lending to us? These foreigners now that was living amongst us will start lending to us. It's no longer that we will be the ones who will lend to them. Now, these people who were living amongst us and came in and we don't train them and raise them up, now they lending to us because we have failed from our glory and fallen into shame. It said, but you will not lend to him. He will be the head and you will be the tail. Now, because he says what he says now in verse 45, all these curses will come upon you, pursuing you and overtaking you until you are destroyed. Now, that don't mean that when it says you are destroyed, that does not mean we all gonna die off. It means like destroyed. We're gonna be destroyed mentally, physically as a people. That's just not physically. We're gonna be, and look at us, brothers and sisters. We have been destroyed. We don't even know who the Jane Brown get down we are as a people. We around here saying we Negroes, we colored, we so and so, we this, that, another. Like, but some people like, I don't even know who the hell I am, and I just don't give a damn. I'm just living. So we have truly been destroyed. You know, we happy because they legalized weed. And he's like, oh, I can smoke now. Puff, 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 give, Smokey. Pass the joint. Like Rick James, pass the joint. So you happy because the devil don't trick you and told you we're going to legalize marijuana. When he had it at first, he had it where it was illegal to smoke it. Now the devil don't trick you, or Hashatan don't trick you and say, hey, look, we're going to legalize this thing. And you ain't caught on to the game. You just so happy. Oh, hell, I can smoke for real now. I ain't even got to hide it no more. My brother, and my sister, deceived by Hashatan. Anyway, I said I supposed to been gone, y'all. I'm gone for real this time. Look, listen though, but oh man, but be ready though to be despised and rejected for the truth. Be ready to be despised and rejected for the truth. Shalom, brothers and sisters. Thank y'all again for tuning in, and thank y'all for subscribing to this channel. Like I said, I'll thank here, brothers and sisters. Listen here, man. Only thing we're here to do is to I like I said, y'all, like leave a little stain on your brain. Leave something there for you to think about and ponder over it and ask yourself, is the things that we have been told, is it true? Or somebody just trying to tell us something and make us just sit in that corner and just shut your mouth? Just give you a little something. Go and sit down in the corner and shut your mouth. Be quiet. Be real still with this lie I just gave you. So, brothers and sisters, so here again, it's just like our brother Carter G. Woodson, the educator, wrote the book, Miseducation of the Negro, said, you have to learn how to start using your own analytical mind, brothers and sisters. Stop letting these people think for you. Stop putting stuff in your head and thinking for you. Ain't nothing wrong with listening to a teacher. Like I said, ain't nothing wrong with listening to a teacher or something, but you better start thinking, looking at this stuff. If he's a teacher, he give you homework. So you take that and you look it over and take it home and dissect it and go through it and make sure you're going to come up with the right answers. Not just because he's going to tell you, well, this is the answer according to me. Listen. This is the right, because them teachers could be wrong. And I'm going to share something with you right fast why I say that. Because it was a pastor I used to listen to. He said he went to seminary school. He was going to seminary schools. And he said they never had a Bible. They never opened up a Bible. They never did open up the Bible. It was everything what the preacher said. The instructor said. And he said that one day the instructor said something. He knew it was wrong because they didn't have no Bible, so he couldn't look it up right then. So he knew it. So he got home and he looked it up. And it was something in the book of Romans. And he said when he looked it up, like, hey, man, that ain't right. So he said he brought his Bible to class the next day. He brought his Bible to class the next day, and he showed the instructor, hey, what you said, that's not right according to the Bible. And he said the instructor told him, well, the Bible got it wrong. The Bible got it wrong. You got to go by what I said. See what I'm telling you? See, so when you teach somebody teaches, they'll tell you, well, they don't know what they talking about. You listen to what I say. You better go check it out for yourself. You better go check it out and make sure it line up. Make sure it line up with the words of the Most High. Don't just go by what they say. Like I said, when you sit there, you listen to somebody. I don't give a Jane Brown get down if it's me. That's why sometimes when I show something on there, y'all go check behind me. Go check behind me, because hell, I make mistakes too. Sometimes I mispronounce stuff. I be trying to hurry up so fast. I be trying to talk sometimes I talk fast, y'all. I be trying to hurry up and not be so long. But sometimes I still do anyway, y'all. I'm sorry. And I might mispronounce something. So that's why you go and you check behind me. And ain't nothing wrong if I say something, y'all. Hit me up down in the chat. Hit me up in the comments. Well, Brother Aria, you missaid something or you misquote something. I ain't mad at you, y'all, because I look at some of the quotes. The chat. I ain't mad at you. I ain't gonna be mad at you. Be trying to help me now. If you corrected me in the right way, if I said something wrong, I come back and I'm like in another video, hey man, sister so and so, brother so and so, I appreciate that for correcting me. Hey, brothers and sisters, I don't care what the next topic may be. Well, you know what, I said this in the last video. Thanks to brother so and so or sister so and so. I meant to say this, that, and another, but I mispronounced it or I misquoted it. This is what it really is. See, this is what we got to do, brothers and sisters. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed to say I make mistakes. So y'all help your brother out so we can tell the truth and stand on the truth. All right. Y'all got my permission. If I say something or misquote something or hey, hit it up and down in the chat room. I mean, not in the chat room, in the comments. Help your brother out so we can help each other out. That's it. That's it. That's all I'm asking. Yes, sir. Because like I told y'all, it ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm trying to serve the Most High. That's it. I'm going to even have to quote some from what they call one of the Gospels. I'm about my Father's business. I want to be about my Father's business. All right. Shalom, brothers and sisters. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Brother Ariah, peace. May the Most High be with you. May the Most High keep you safe. Shalom.